Okay, Gibson, you've done it again. Yeah, I think you knocked this one out of the park, though.
Bam!
Talking about experiences, right?
That's right, experiences, guitar experiences.
If you're buying an expensive, outrageously expensive guitar,
Yeah,
you want to have an experience that goes with it, right?
absolutely.
And
I think you should.
I think Gibson's knocked it extremely outside the park on this one with the Greeny. So stay tuned, click like, subscribe,
Hit the bell.
all that fun stuff. Thanks, Johnny. That's not Jonathan, that's Sean.
That's close.
Unless this is what Jonathan looks like when he shaves and he takes a shower.
It's terrible.
Yeah, it's like a faux beard.
Faux beard.
No, so the Greeny is now being offered from the Gibson Custom Shop and the Murphy Labs, Tom Murphy himself, for the bare minimum price
The
of.
lucrative price of $50,000.
It's an expensive guitar. And now, spoiler alert coming, you have to click like and subscribe and all that bell stuff because we have one of these coming here.
We do, that's right.
One of our dear friends has purchased this, and we're going to hear all about it once he gets back from the thing and have the guitar, play with it, have a bunch of fun. So stay tuned, obviously. But what's happening here? This guitar has been owned by the three legends.
Yep, we got Peter Green, Gary Moore, and Kirk Hammett.
So he's Gary Moore had it for almost 3 decades of Thin Lizzy time, I think, too.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And it's got that sort of the green sort of switching on it too is what makes it so special. Is that out of phasey type sound? It's because of the way the neck pickup's wired. It goes in that sort of like sound is what I call it.
Yeah, it's like Kermit the Frog.
Yes, that
That's
wah
the best way, yeah.
wah frog sound.
Wah, wah.
But it's so funny when we try to describe tones. It's like it was kind of gummy with a little bit of syrup to it. I'm like, what?
Buttery, milky.
It's a buttery, milky tone, smooth. No, but this guitar it's supposed to have been immaculately recreated, sonically, obviously, but visually down to like every nook and cranny.
Compared to the other Tom Murphy stuff that I've seen, if it's anything like that, I'm sure they nailed it just as much as all of his stuff is. Because these are Tom Murphy specific age, not Murphy Labs, Tom Murphy.
And he still does. You can still get those. Like I just saw like 2 at Wildwoods the other day that I was like, man.
I didn't know that.
I mean, they're like $12K, but
Well, it's pretty close to 50,000,
No, so anyway, this is a very expensive guitar.
Yep.
We will not get to ever experience this ourselves, so we thank God we have a friend
Yes.
who's much more successful than either of us, and he will be experiencing this, and we can't wait to hear all the goodies in this. So let's talk about what comes with this guitar. So obviously, the Greeny, the 1959 Les Paul.
Yeah.
It's a one-of-a-kind evening with Kirk Hammett himself.
And Tom Murphy.
And Tom Murphy.
And also, you get to go into the Gibson Garage Vault.
Well, there's all sorts of things. A curated dinner from the Soho House, the free first-class tickets for 2 of you. Not free, you're paying for them. A hotel, 1-night stay in a 4-star hotel in Nashville. A commemorative gift collection from Gibson. Obviously you said the Vault, you're touring the garage. You're going to be having a dinner with all the top executives from Gibson as well. So you're going to be sitting there with JC and all the guys.
I hope Mark Agnesi's there.
He probably
That'd
will be
be
there.
fun.
Mark Agnesi's awesome, man. You're probably partying with Mark. You got Caesar, you got the whole team.
Yeah, which is really cool. To me, that makes it all worth it. The guitar, obviously, I think will be fantastic, but this whole experience that they've cultivated seems to be like a,
And we're talking about this because we just think this is a really cool thing. We don't sell Gibsons. There's nothing in this for us as far as just what a cool. I mean, we sell a ton of Fender custom shops and we love them, but I gotta say this experience outdoes anything that I think anyone's ever offered.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen or heard of anything that is like a meet and greet with the artist who owns said guitar, the whole nine. It's pretty impressive that they've been able to put this together and kind of what I assume is pull it off. We'll see once it happens. I think they're gonna nail it.
I think it'll happen. I think the evening's gonna be great too. We would love to be there. Now, we're talking about other artists, and Derek was just bringing up to Sean's like, now if John Frusciante had one, would you do? And you were like, if you were like uber wealthy and could do this, would you?
If I had 50 grand, I think I would.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain that I would, because that would be cool to fly out to California, stay there, hang out in the Fender Custom Shop, meet all the people who worked on this guitar, and then get to meet John Frusciante on top of all of it. Would be crazy.
See, mine would be a different, more complicated artist relationship if I wanted to do my favorite, because it'd have to be
It'd be Adele.
No, it'd be a 1960s Hagstrom, played by Elvis at the comeback special. So we have to also bring Elvis back from the dead. And then I don't know if that's the same night where he kicked a gun out of one of his security guard's hands, like showing a kung fu trick that he could do, and it smashed one of his guitar players' guitars, which I think is hilarious.
That's awesome.
I think it might have been a Hagstrom.
I would not have guessed that you would have went for the Hagstrom route. I thought you were going for something crazy.
I think it'd be funny. Because
That would be funny.
who wouldn't want to spend a night with Elvis?
Well, I mean, that is like
You know.
a once in a lifetime experience.
I know he's not with us anymore, but
Still.
if I have a time machine, like just a night with Elvis, like kind of like in that sort of right at the comeback phase.
That'd be
You know,
pretty cool.
Like not like the sort of end of Elvis or the beginning of Elvis even. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Post-Army.
Right in the middle area.
That's like that 1967
Yeah.
sort of period.
Yeah, before it goes downhill, you know, that'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, the last that'd be pretty. I mean, the guitar's not as good, but
I think I'd want to spend a night with Waylon Jennings too. I mean, not for like any guitar stuff, just like if I could
Just
spend
for
a
romance?
night. Yeah, just for romance. No guitars. Just
I
me
feel like
and
that'd be
him.
a terrible lover to be with.
Oh, absolutely. They said he used to put deodorant on over his shirts. Like he'd be sitting in his office.
God
They'd be
bless him.
like, "You're not putting that on your arms." He's like, "That's my business, Hoss."
I mean, I respect that. I've had some.
pretty
I
cool.
wear sports jackets a lot, and I've had one sports jacket that just like retains the stink.
Yeah.
And so like I've had to spray it with Lysol and everything, just dry clean it. It just drives me nuts.
That's what it is. You know?
So I respect you, Waylon. No, this truly is like the best experience we've heard of.
Absolutely.
We're pumped to see how it all unfolds. I think
I hope if this goes off well, I hope they do more of these. Where like Derek brought up before he walked out the Jason Isbell with the red eye guitar that he has that belonged to the guitar player Leonard Skinner. That'd be a crazy experience.
right when you say I always think pink eye right when they say that.
Pink
guitars.
eye,
Like,
yeah.
the pink eye. I'm like, oh, it's horrible.
Can't
But the red
believe
eye.
it, pink eye.
No, I would love to see Fender do this song as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we were talking about doing it ourselves. We'll keep that sort of under wraps because we have a few pieces in the cooker, the brain cooker that's we're scheming with the old custom shop. Ye old custom shop
That's right.
over there.
Top
at Fender.
secret.
We'll see if we can get it to happen. Some of it's difficult. We're arm wrestling still.
Yeah.
And,
That's right.
they just want to build like the 55 Strats. We got something different in mind though.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, something cool.
It's cool, but we'll see if we'll see if we can do that. But if you like this stuff, like let us know because we think it really is like a once in a lifetime opportunity and like
Yeah, well, I mean, Kirk Hammett's he's in his 60s, man. Like,
what you're saying, like they're at the sort of peak of their sort of touring. Like and this is it's not gonna. They might go on forever. They might go on another 20 years.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I think it's the same thing like with the Chili Peppers. Whenever I went and saw them, I think you got a small window, maybe 5 years or so, to see some bands like Metallica, the Chili Peppers have been going on since the 80s, and catch them in their prime. And the same thing with Kirk Hammett here, Because
Well,
after that, it might wane a little bit.
And we were saying like he truly is maybe the most legendary in some ways of all three of the guys that have owned the guitar now.
Absolutely.
That's a lot of controversy for some folks. What do you mean?
How could you say
Gary
that?
Moore, Peter Green. We know.
As far as like mass popularity, though, the whole,
There's
lure
been-
of it.
They brought metal to the masses.
They did,
Like,
yeah.
I remember when like this was an underground band.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've got young kids who come up and they want to play Sandman. It's like their first song. Like, that's it.
Well, the Black Album changed everything for these guys.
Absolutely.
I'm an Injustice for All and Master of Puppets fan, but
You can find that.
the Black Album was like that's when they're on tour with like Use Your Illusion type stuff with like that wasn't their album, but Guns N' Roses. And they did like the co-headlining tour, which was a disaster apparently. Too many egos in one
What do you
arena.
mean? I think Axl Rose works great with other people.
Apparently he doesn't. I know it's shocking.
Legend has it.
Rumor be told.
Rumor has it, yeah.
No, so if you're one of those rare and lucky few, like let us know. We're excited to hear about your experience too. And if you're just one of us,
That's right.
let us know how awesome you think this is or how not awesome you think it is. But I think it's pretty awesome.
I think it's pretty awesome, too. And
It's
yeah.
It's a guitar I could never really buy myself, and I'm okay that it exists and this experience exists for folks that can get it. I think it's fantastic.
I absolutely agree. And stay tuned, too, because we're going to give you a solid review of, our guy's experience, what he thought of it all, and the actual guitar itself, too.
Coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.
It's actually this one, not a different one. Come back to this one.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. We got some exciting stuff coming up on the channel in the next few weeks too, so keep watching. There's some weird cats coming by. Weird ones, not like real cats, like people.
Actual
I
cats.
just call them cats because I
Bucket
talk
cats.
old. What did you just say?
A bucket of cats.
I think I said something else.
What? Get your mind out of
I was like,
that.
God, why would you be so mean to cats? I love cats. They're so fluffy. I love some cats. Not the best cat owner. Anyway, hasta la vista.
See you later.